So hey guys, welcome back to the Fibonacci Swings. This is Overker again. Welcome you all after a long time. Actually, the so much after the week. So today we are analyzing the so many pairs today, and welcome to the weekly analysis episode one. And today is 1 March 2024, 2025, and I will be uploading this video on the 2 March. Yeah, I will upload this. So let's start with the Euro USD as my second favorite pair because the consolidation right now which is going on is the thing which actually really sucks. So let's deep dive into the analysis and see how this gonna do in the next week. So I have changed my charts color because I like the color like the black and white. I thought this was so much aesthetic which is given to me. So let's do the analysis again. So we are actually in the here. So this weekly candle actually not is right above. So it leaves the equal highs above this area. So now gold price is following the GBP price, and GBP is right now in the fair value gap of the weekly time frame. And these both pair are actually correlated with each other. So yeah, they can move together. So let's go to the daily time frame and see what's going on. On the daily time frame, we can see price has actually reacted this area with a weak area, but it has not swept out the liquidity, leaving another equal highs in the 5269 area. So many liquidity is right above building above here. So that is indicating something. And we don't have any fair value gap right over here. But what we have is CSID, which was right over here. But that CSID was already taken out. So should I consider that? The answer is I can consider it, but maybe the price is doing retracement. So let's move the Fibonacci tool and see how this low was use a fib. So 0.5 area is right over here. OT will be starting here. So if I find something interesting in the 4 hour time frame, I will see. And that's one the reason I did not trade Euro USD this whole week. I traded the GBP USD. I got few trades, very beautiful trades. But GBP USD, it was not like that moment. I don't know why. So it has actually swept out the liquidity, which is right over here. Maybe it can fall more. But I think the end situation will be sweeping out these lows, 3166 areas lows. Then we can actually see the price higher. So what I'm anticipating is to price actually move towards this liquidity. Then we can see a push higher and higher because there is a no valid reasons because I will just give it to the why price want to go higher. But there is a liquidity area which is right over here. So maybe price can follow that. So this was Euro USD. Let's move to the GBP USD. One of my favorite pair, dude. One of my favorite pair. So in the weekly time frame, we can see the gap which is right over here, and I told this in the last video. The gap which is right over pending here, we can actually see the reaction from this area. Now we are in the gap, but let's deep dive into the daily time frame and see what's happening on. So this is the weekly time frame gap, and this is the daily time frame gap aligning with this highs right over here. So what I'm anticipating is now price actually swap out this low, but price has actually leave this liquidity. So next week, what I'm anticipating is to price actually take the low of the week in the starting hours. So price will actually take lows, reacting with this daily time, the daily fair value gap, which is right over here. Price will react to this area. Then we can see the upward move higher. So this will actually do the same as the Euro USD. So we can see the upward move higher. And what's the area potential for the TPs? So first TP would be here. This is actually the weekly daily time frame. Yeah, this can be so. It will take time. Maybe the next week would be we will take this high. So Mondays would be like continuation. Tuesday could be the something accumulation, and Wednesday could be like distribution phase or manipulation phase. But yeah, Thursday look like something extraordinary to me, to be honest. So go to the 4 hour time frame and see what's in the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame, nothing much interesting, but yeah, we can see that the price will actually sweep out this low and go lower. So many areas. I would prefer this area if I got the price. This area is the same as the fair value gap in the daily time frame and the weekly time frame. So it will actually align with the discount area too. So yeah, sweeping off low, coming up to this area, and then we can go higher. One thing again, I will like to check the Fibonacci. So this was low and this was high. So let's move on to the Fibonacci and see how it is. Yeah, it is in the actually optimal trade entry area. So 0.5 area is here. So yeah, we can anticipate the price to go lower. So GBP is also done. So both are Like Monday and Tuesday will be the bearish for them, and next 2 days would be bullish. Friday is not a day to trade actually. So let's go to the XAUUSD. I am not trading this pair from a long very time because the reason is my hand is not crafted for this uh, gold. But still, I think we are in the weekly time frame gap. So if we see the something extra in the 4 hour time frame like gap forming or CSID, so we can anticipate to go higher. But as of now, there is nothing interesting right over here. But on the daily time frame also, we can see that there is an area which is right over here. It was already retested in the daily time frame, but still I think it can actually retest here and we can anticipate higher. So the first line of defense is this area. So if we see any sort of shift in the 1 hour time frame, like shifting above this area, so if we got something like shift above this area and the 4 hour candle will actually follow this, so we can anticipate the price to go higher. Moving on the manipulation area, so these first the TP would be this area, and second we can take another all time high. So yeah, these things are actually correlated with each other. So this is gold. Gold was actually too easy to anticipate because it was on the already on the POI that we can anticipate to go higher. So let's move to the GBP JPY. GBP JPY is actually pair which I have not traded from the long very time. It was the reason because it's quite simple. I don't feel anything interesting about it, but the price action it makes. If you see the daily time frame, like so many weeks, so many weeks, so many weeks. That's why I was not trading and I was avoiding this pair. So if we see that this area has whole consolidation, right? 4 weeks full of consolidation, no major news coming up. There is only one or two news coming up. So it's not that interesting to be honest. Lows in this has been taken. We can see the reaction about it, but let's go to the daily time frame and see if there is anything interesting. On the daily time frame, we can see the gap, which was actually the breakaway gap, but still price has come to this and actually closes below this, but now price is shifting the momentum. So if any of the candle which breaks the high, which breaks this high in the daily time frame, if it break this highs and we can actually enter on the retest area, then we can target the liquidities which is right over here 192881, and the cycle area is 19477 So yeah, this area will be liquid targets. So first I'm anticipating the daily candle to close above this, then the on the retest we can see the entry. So first anticipation is to price close above this area. Now let's move for the USD JPY, another pair which I have not traded. I don't know why, but JPY trades does not feel anything interested to me. I don't know why. So yeah, it has swept out the liquidity. This is actually the gap, but I will consider it the breakaway gap because price is not likely to interested to come to that area. If it comes, it can be the good thing, but if it not, so I cannot do anything about it. It is actually in the discount area, but still considering the gap, breakaway gap, this is the area. It's not actually that far. So let's go into the daily time frame and see if anything is interesting. Daily time frame, we have support this liquidity area. The gap is already been taken in the daily. It may can go to this area, so it will make the lower high and then lower low, and then it will break the the structure here. We can see the retest area and we can actually move higher. So this are all anticipations for the USD JP1. Not that interesting, but if it does not go to the area and if it actually break above this area of highs, if it break above with a bullish candle is closing with a very high momentum, if it closes above this area on the retest, we can see entries on the 1 hour time frame and other time frame. So that would be the ideal entry which I will be looking forward to. 1 hour is already looking so much bullish because if you really want to see, 1 hour is looking very bullish. So first anticipation the price would be like this high. Price broke above this, price came after this area and it will give the take profit. But still considering it is not looking that much interesting. So yeah, what I am looking forward is to price actually retrace it because there is so much liquidity money. If you see this area, there is a liquidity pending here. So what I'm anticipating, the price will lower. So this weekly gap will be taken out. Then we can see the impulse shift towards a higher. Because GBP JPY moves in the direction it looked like, but eventually it did not look like that. So we are on the DXY. It has an actually impulsive shift towards the area. That why last week I was bearish in this, but I didn't upload the video. I was sort of busy in my exams too. Let's see. There was a gap in the daily time frame open. This is a daily time frame. Impulse shift, very much impulse shift. So there is a gap pending, which is right over here. This is a gap presented here. So if price come up to this area, we can anticipate to higher. But I don't think so. It will come because this is a breakaway gap. So price is actually closed with the momentum. So now what I think, it will just take the highs, which are right over here. This will take the highs on the daily. Same, the GBP will be like going lower low. It will take this, then it will come down, and when DXO will come down, Euro USD and pound dollar will go up. So this is the overall anticipation. Next week is full of newses. On the every day we will find the news, but the most ideal trading day would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Don't trade Friday because Friday look like very consolidation so many times, and market does not move at this area. And also the next week could be the monthly open. So yeah, so much manipulation can be happened. So be aware and be safe. Don't over leverage your account. So this is all the EP1 of the weekly analysis, and see you all next week. So bye bye. Thank you.